Most people believe that if they were just a little tougher on themselves, stricter, more disciplined, they'd finally stop emotional eating. But here's the truth. Beating yourself up doesn't create change. It keeps you stuck forever. The real shift comes when you start treating yourself with the same compassion that you'd show anybody that you love. Think about it for a second. If a friend told you that she ate half a cake last night because she was lonely or stressed, what would you do? Would you yell at her? I highly doubt it. Would you call her weak, hopeless, undisciplined? I highly doubt it. What would you do? You would listen. You'd comfort her, maybe laugh, give her a hug, and remind her that stress is hard, loneliness is hard. You'd help her look forward, not backwards. But when it's us, we become that drill sergeant in our own heads. It's not good. And that harsh voice that goes on and on in our head that says, you'll never change, you'll blow it again, why even bother? Does that motivate us? It paralyzes us. Here's what research shows us. Self-compassion isn't fluffy, not at all. It's one of the most effective tools for real behavioral change. When you approach yourself with kindness instead of criticism, a few things happen. Your nervous system calms down. That means you're less likely to spiral into shame eating. You create safety inside of yourself. You become a safe place for you. And that safety is what allows you to try again instead of giving up and starting right where you started again. You start seeing slip-ups as part of the learning process, not proof that you're a failure. And everybody slips up on the way to success. It's never linear. This isn't just theory. There's many studies, but you don't need studies. You only need to try it once and you'll see. People who practice self-compassion are actually way more consistent with healthy habits than those who rely on that willpower and self-criticism. Let's say, for example, you overeat at night. The usual script goes, I can't believe I did this again. I'm disgusting. Tomorrow I'll make up for it by eating less. Then what happens? You wake up, first of all, in a horrible mood. You're ashamed and you spiral. And the restriction you promised yourself almost guarantees a binge later in that day. I'm sure you can all relate. Now imagine a totally different response, a compassionate one. Yes, I overate. I was stressed. I was lonely, and the food felt comforting in the moment. But that doesn't erase all the progress I've made. What I need right now is sleep, water, a fresh start in the morning. Maybe I need to smile at myself in the mirror. See the difference? One voice pushes you deeper into that spiral cycle that always takes you to the bottom. The other helps you reset. It lifts you up. That's not softness. That is strategy. So how do you actually start there? 3 quick ways. As soon as you hear that critical voice, that drill sergeant, when you start noticing you're being harsh, that's the first step. Just notice. And then flip it. What would I say to a friend in this exact same situation? And then say it to yourself. Anchor in that action. Instead of punishment, choose one small, kind action. A glass of water, a short walk, even going to bed earlier. These tiny shifts break the shame cycle and they create momentum. That's what all about habits and putting in good habits. One small step repeated again and again and again. So the next time you hear that drill sergeant voice yelling at you, remember this. Self-compassion isn't letting yourself off the hook. It's giving yourself the conditions you need to make real, lasting change. Because freedom with food doesn't come with a whole list of rules or more willpower. It comes from creating safety inside ourselves, and learning that kindness is a strategy that finally sticks. I'm Shellie Grafstein, and I help women stop emotional eating so they can find freedom from food and change their relationship with food and with themselves. Live in confidence, calm their minds, and have the life that they've dreamed of.